Like I said, this is your workshop. Basically, it's like we're the only thing going on here today. We can do anything we want to. So we can switch the schedule around. We can be flexible. We can pontificate. We can talk. We can argue. Whatever makes the day good for you. I'll go ahead and just want to get going. I want to give everybody a little background. The first time I saw this, I was civil engineer in Texas. I've been doing CEI in Florida. As a consultant for the Florida DOT. CEI is big there, and I moved to Texas and moved to design and won this big project and working with the contractor. I guess one big contractor, Gilbert, Texas, now Kiewit. I guess they were wanting to completely redo this $100 million project, turning like six traffic control phases into like 3 and save a couple of years. And so we get in there and I'm trying to get the original design files, and I see the contractors all this models and digital data, and I'm going, what the heck is this? Oh, this is a triple terra model, and we do the GPS and the rovers. I'm like, wow, I just come from Florida, and they just they're still using slope stakes and manual stuff and vernier transits, and I was amazed that the contractors are 10 years ahead of the engineering firms, and it was a kind of an epiphany for me, eye opener, to see the kinds of technologies that the contractors were using to build a project, but they were reverse engineering. They were taking, but we were taking all this analog information off the paper that was originally created digitally and printed on the paper. So that's where the thing started ticking on. I was like, okay, there's something wrong with this picture, and that was 12 years ago, right? 2003 was the firm doing the design quality assurance on the big design build in Texas, SH130, which is this floor in Belfort Bay and Lambert, and like the designer was it Ecom or something like that. But anyway, doing the design quality assurance, and so the traditional thing is is the Texas Turnpike is like get the plans and get the yellow highlighters and red pencils, and after I've seen the contractor with the data and I'm seeing how the design thing works with the microstation and the geopack, and we was like, wait a second. Why don't we do the quality assurance inside the design files? And there were 2D files, so I call it a model. Basically, even for me in transportation, a 2D file with with the geopack files and some shapes. It's still a model, so it's not pure 3D BIM, but that's all the design data. So we started doing this what I call model-centric quality assurance, which turned out to be basically like 10 times more effective. To the point where the contractor was constantly coming over every day going, what did you find? Because I'm going to take those files and suck them into a triple terra model. I'm going to build a project with it. It's like the papers. Basically, it's like the paper's going to go in the closet. We're only going to pull that out if the computers break down. So again, I'm learning. I'm like, this stuff is dawning on me. Well, I did some more of that. Well, 2010, apparently the Institute of Civil Engineers held a workshop in London called Managing Engineering into Digital Economy, which is the brainchild of Jennifer White, sitting right here. And so they and I saw it on the internet. I guess you can actually right now they can't stream it anymore because I guess their Adobe Connect license expired. But what I did is 2012 with Cuddy and I we had some sessions here 2 years ago in delivering projects in the digital world, and at the same time I stumbled across this thing that was done in London on the internet. And at the same time, I'm talking to the BD-SIM committee about coining the term digital project delivery, which is more meaningful. It's like all of a sudden, it's like boom, it's almost like this critical mass. And to get the idea, so it's like, actually what kicked it off was me seeing that stuff in London. So basically, Jennifer, you were the inspiration for what we're doing today. And that's kind of how, I got TRB and AIC to get on this stuff. I say, the British are way ahead of us. We can't let those people beat us across the pond. But they were. It was a very forward-thinking thing they did, and so and then last year at the TRB, we had more stuff about using digital design data in construction workshop. So I guess the first year at the TRB was just a lecture session. 2013 it was a morning workshop, a 3-hour workshop. Got ASE approved new digital project committee. So now 2014, now we got a full-day Saturday workshop, a half-day Sunday workshop, and 2 lecture sections during the week, plus an ASE committee meeting. So it's like this is almost like growing exponentially. Who knows what we'll have in 2015 and 2016? Maybe we'll just take over the whole conference, right? So that's kind of, from my perspective, how it's kind of growing, and I've learned too. I mean, it's like you see, 12 years ago, I didn't even know this stuff existed, and so it's been a steep learning curve for me, and frankly, I've learned more from the contractors than anybody else. I mean, the contractors are very innovative, probably because they're not paid by the hour like architects and engineers. But it's been a fun ride for me. So that's there's 214. Look at the stuff we're doing, all right? So this is we got workshops, we got lecture sections, committee meetings. The AFX 30 committee meeting on Tuesday. We're going to be talking about this stuff, and of course there's VDC Sim. There's all, I guess, what else do we have? The visualization. There's the Monday night, the information systems and construction. So there's a lot of stuff related to it. Well, I guess what we're trying to do with this concept is there's a lot of committees out there dealing with gadgets. We're trying to have something where we're talking about basic philosophy, practice, almost like a lot of the principles, the fundamentals, the concepts that make all the data. We want to talk about what does the information mean, what does the data mean in delivery projects, and let somebody else worry about the gadgets. So that's it for my introduction.